here are my favorite Christmas films. Because I'm not giving them yes, this is my list from best to worst. And what I mean by worst is still like 9 out of 10 great, really great films. But it's just like my least favorite on my favorites list. Okay, so number one spot goes to A Loud House Christmas. Most people on the planet don't know what this film is. Yeah, it's based on my second favorite TV show of all time, The Loud House. Yeah, it's about the main kid, Lincoln, yeah, his family, like their plans are Christmas plans are changing and they're going on a trip to Miami at Christmas time and Lincoln's upset with it. So he and his best friend Clyde, like they scheme to get the whole family back together. And just like me, they're both very traditional and they like to stick to tradition, which I don't blame them for. I like sticking to tradition too. Man, I was messing my words up. Sorry about that. And in second place, I gotta go with Home Alone. It's just a really, really good film. Macaulay Culkin deserves that star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He shaped a lot of people, including my childhood, as Kevin from Home Alone. Because yes, of course, everybody knows the iconic fake film in the movie he watches, and everybody loves that like good like third act where he's like pranking those robbers' butts off. Yeah, and it's also just a really heartwarming film, and it has good messages about family. That yeah, sometimes you might not say you love them, but deep down inside, you'll always love your family, and the families might not always get along, but at the end of the day, your family and family loves each other no matter what. I love its messages, and it's just a really jolly and great film, and it's also about like giving people you might think are scary, give them a chance, and they might actually be good. If you've seen Home Alone, you know what I'm talking about, and that's where like you get like these characters that are viewed as scary or mean, and like but then you feel sympathetic for them. And then Home Alone 2, Home Alone 3, and I'm pretty sure I remember in Home Alone 4 that they did that trend. But in Home Sweet Home Alone, we also got like the robbers being sympathetic, but this video is not about Home Sweet Home Alone. I should talk about it in another video, because yes, I do got some good Home Alone content I would like to make. Let me know in the comment section if you're going to be excited for that good old Home Alone content, because it's just one of my favorite films. It's a really great Christmas franchise. In third place, I got Elf. Do I really need to explain here? It's just a really funny film, and Will Ferrell has so much charisma. I mean, man, that guy is just filled to the brim with charisma. And it's also just a really jolly film about getting into the Christmas spirit. It's a really fun film to watch with the family, and like it's just iconic. Like you like know almost all the lines of the film. It's just that great. You can see it multiple times, and it just never gets old. Same thing with the other two movies I just put on my list. In fourth place, so I like for the third place, I think I forgot to do my fingers, but for fourth place, I gotta go with The Grinch. You might be wondering, Jackson, what movie The Grinch? There's 3 different Grinch films. One from 1966, one from 2000, one from 2018. I'm personally a big sucker for that 2018 The Grinch film with Benedict Cumberbatch. I know some people don't like the film, and some people just think it's okay, but I'm a big sucker for the film. I really liked it. Benedict Cumberbatch is my Grinch, and I first watched it on the big screen and loved it, and so I'm just always had a big soft spot for the film. Say what you want about the film, but I personally think it's really good and one of the best Christmas films we have. In fifth place, I have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the movie from the 1960s. Everybody knows that film. It's a classic. It's good, jolly. It's a good underdog story about Rudolph, and it's just a really good Christmas film. I love Christmas films. And just, starting at 6th place, because I am going to be in 6th place, that I can't really do the fingers that well, so I have my way, because I was doing the fingers, but because my other hand is holding the phone, so I can't, do that, and then it's just going to fall. Then all you're going to see is fall, and I don't want to make people throw up, because if I make it throw, because I don't want to make people throw up, that's disturbing. And so, in 6th place, I Frosty the Snowman, also from the 1960s. Just a really jolly film. Yes, I know it and Rudolph are really short films, but they're short but sweet, and they just leave a really good taste in your mouth when you watch it. The Frosty the Snowman, like Frosty's just such a charismatic character, just like Buddy. He's jolly and he's fun, and the kids love him. It's just a really jolly Christmas film. Yes, I have brought up a list of banger Christmas films. In seventh place, I got the original Grinch from the 1960s. Do I need to explain here? It's a classic. It introduced the iconic song, You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Everybody knows that You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch song. Everybody knows it. And everybody loves it. It's just a great family film about, like, restoring your faith in the Christmas spirit. And then in eighth place, I know it's so gonna be a hot take, but Red One. It's my sixth favorite film of the year, my eighth favorite Christmas film. Yeah, where one of Santa's helpers, yeah, he teams up with a naughty lister to go find a kidnapped Santa Claus and save Christmas. Some people might say it's generic, super duper generic. Some people be like it's bad, super duper bad. I disagree. Yes, it can be generic, but do I mind? Absolutely not. The more generic, the more I like it, because I know it will stick to a formula that I think works. And this is no exception. The film is really jolly, and it had good messages, also about restoring your faith in the Christmas spirit. So I know this movie's definitely gonna bomb. I don't want it to bomb because it was a really good film, but I do recommend, if you haven't, you really should see Red One in theaters. It is so worth that theater experience. But yeah, let me know your list of your top couple Christmas films of all time, and if you've seen any of the films I've mentioned, and your opinions on the films I've mentioned, and if you are excited for those Home Alone videos I hopefully want to make. So yeah, Merry Christmas, y'all!